Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Connie and this channel is all about plants. I do a lot of plant shopping videos as well as other plant related videos. So in today's video, I'm going to be reorganizing, decluttering, and adding a new product to my plant room. So if this sounds like a video that you might be interested in, I'd love for you to subscribe and keep watching. Okay guys, so this is what it's looking like from the entrance to the room. And I'll show you the areas that I'm having a problem with, that I just want to declutter and make it look a little bit more organized. So this is the plant wall right here. And this whole section right here is driving me nuts. It wasn't supposed to stay like this, honestly. The main thing that I wanted was to have these floating shelves for plants, but everything that's down here is pretty much items that I had before at the other apartment, and they were in different areas of the house, so they weren't necessarily supposed to go in here and match or anything like that, but I did need a space for the plants to go on, so this is where they ended up. And it's not like they really don't match, but I just don't like all the different types of shelving. I kind of feel like it looks a little too cluttered, junky or whatever. And then over here is just a space where I just stacked up some Rubbermaid containers with brand new items, most of the stuff for decorating and stuff that I had accumulated for a while to either hang up on the walls or use, just miscellaneous things. So I want to clear this whole section, but this over here for sure, I want to move these things out of here completely, which I'll probably just put those in the garage for the time being. But I also want to clear up this space over here. I don't like having these plants down on the floor. I'm just like really irritated with the way that this looks. At this point, it's not really making me happy. It's just stressing me out. So this area and this area is my main concern. I want to get all this completely cleared out and figure out what I'm gonna do. I don't want plants on the floor. I don't want all this clutter. As you can see right here, it's a bunch of extra plant pots. Got like a terrarium over there that I had made in the past, but I ended up emptying that out recently. So don't know if I'm gonna make another one, but yeah, and then those are my planters down there on the bottom, but it's a mess as far as I'm concerned. And then up here I have that little greenhouse from IKEA that I have all my, not really propagations, but plants that are growing in water. And then I have like my humidifier, my catchy over here, and my water, my mister, and a few other plants up here. So this is the area that I want to clear up, as well as this area. What I'm thinking that I want to do, I have a couple of different options. So you see how I have 2 rows of floating shelves here? I'm thinking of maybe putting one more row of floating shelves right underneath, because I do have the space for it. And then down here, I would like to put some type of shelving that's the same width, like from there to there on the floor, that matches with the white shelves, like maybe another type of white shelving from IKEA. I have one in mind that has glass, so I think it's like, I don't know if it's like 1 unit and it's only about the size of half that you just put side by side and it could, you know, be the same length, or if it's one whole unit. But either way, I'm gonna see if I can look that up and post it here in this video. See if I can get a task rabbit over here, because I'm not good with putting things together. And not only that, I have other things that need to be put together in the house. So yeah, I can get him to do all that while he's here, or he or she. Anyway, so that's my idea. Put 2 more floating shelves right here, get another shelf that is about this long to go here, and then put all my miscellaneous plants. The goal is to get a shelf that has enough space in between each shelf for the taller plants, because some of the taller plants, like for instance, even that bromeliad or those aglaonemas, are too tall for those shelves, and I want to put them put the next shelves about the same equal distance, so they wouldn't really fit. So hopefully whatever shelf I get down here for the floor, there's enough space in between for the taller plants, but also the top shelf will be enough space. So, all right, enough of this talking. Let me start cleaning everything out. This is one more look at the room. It's a mess as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, so let's do this. So I actually have another one of these cube shelves like I have in the plant room here in my master closet. And it's really just like miscellaneous crap in here, like dog supplies and stuff. So what I'm thinking is to maybe take this out of here and see how it looks side by side in the plant room, right up to the other one just like this, and see if the plants that I have can actually fit on the 2 in an organized way. So I'm gonna start there. If that doesn't work, then I'll go ahead with my plan to find shelves to fit that space. All right, I already started moving out most of the stuff that was on that wall. It's all crammed up over here. And I brought this shelf in here, so I'm gonna put it side by side with that and then clear off all the cubes because it's just too cluttered for me. So let's see how this looks once I put them together and start reorganizing the plants. All right, so they're together now. And one thing I just noticed is that they're 2 different heights. I know for a fact I got that one from IKEA, but this was actually my daughter's in her apartment when she was off at college. So she must have purchased this from somewhere else. It's a little taller. So you could see here, there's a slight difference in height, maybe about 1 inch, but you can't really tell too much from here. So it might work. My only concern is that these squares are not very high. And so when you have plants like this, you know, or some of the taller plants, they don't really fit in there. So the only plants I would be able to fit would really be like maybe trailing plants or, you know, smaller plants. So I got to see, because like these right here are really tall, these aglaonemas. So that means that most of the tall ones would go across there. It's not all that much space, but to be honest, the one that I was looking at, like the Vitzjo from IKEA, the space in between is only 12 inches. So that's really still not enough space. So yeah, that's an issue, the space of the cubes, the height of the cubes. All right, so let me start clearing this stuff out and see what I can do. So pretty much everything is off the shelves except for the humidifier and my catchy. So I'm just gonna go in and vacuum up some of the dirt and then wipe all the shelves down and see what I can do. By the way, if you have as many plants as I have, or any plants for that matter, get yourself a hand vac, because this is like the handiest thing I have in my possession for all the spills and messes that come up when you're dealing with plants. All right, I wiped down all the cubes and the top and everything the best I could. I left the humidifier up top, obviously because you want the humidity to go upward and not enclosed in these cubes. And then I just put that catchy there for now. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and see how I'm gonna arrange all the plants. Yeah. All right, guys, so this is what it's looking like so far. I took the humidifier off because I wanted to see, I don't know, I'm still reorganizing the plants and everything, so I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with that. I got all my aglaonemas, well, some of my aglaonemas up here, the bulk of them anyway. And yeah, so let's keep going. Oh my gosh, guys, it's looking so much neater over here. So here's what we have so far. And then what I think I'm gonna do is get some grow light strips for under here and under here, and possibly some of these cubes down here. But I'm still not done. I'm deciding if I still want this stand over here. It's a really cute stand, but I don't really like how it looks in here. So I'm kind of like putting all the plants that I don't want over here in this section and moving some of the ones that I want off of here to put on here. I'm so over this pink princess from Costa Farms. This is the one that I split up. I just don't like it. Now, on the other hand, this is my burgundy princess that I had gotten on my birthday from Johnny Mangoes, and I'm loving this one. Doesn't look like much on camera, but it's growing a lot of new leaves. It put out this nice one right here, and this is new. So most of these that are coming out are darker leaves, but I definitely like this one much better. And I'm probably gonna put this on a, here's another leaf, new leaf. I'm probably gonna put this on a moss pole so it could start growing upward. Guys, it's coming along. So I feel like it looks so much more organized now than before. So I need a plant for that cube right there for sure. And then the bottom ones, I'm thinking about just putting the organization type of inserts inside of there to put like some of my supplies. And then I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the humidifier. So over here, these are the ones I'm not feeling at all. Even my little gloriosum that I've been holding on to for years now. And in this plant's defense, I really haven't done much to it. It's actually still in the same pot that it was in when I bought it. But it still keeps on putting out little leaves. So that gives me hope that it's still giving me a chance to do right by it. So I think what I might do eventually is repot this and see if it'll give me some more growth. Loving it so much better so far. It just looks so much neater. And all I gotta do now is clear up this mess. So all the stuff was on those shelves before. So I gotta find a place. What I think I'm gonna do, all of my plants that I'm growing in water, I think I'm gonna make an arrangement and combine them all into one. I don't think there should be a problem with that. So I'm gonna try to put this all together, maybe in a nicer vase. These cubes I'm probably gonna put on the bottom, and then my humidifier and my catchy. I think I'm gonna probably put on a stand, like possibly that, but we'll see. Let's keep going here. Next thing I need to do is organize this desk. I don't even want you to see that, but yeah, this is looking much better. And also, I moved plants from off of that and off of the flexi spot. So like that Squamiferarum was actually down on the floor. I'm trying to get everything up off the floor. Those plants back there, I'm just so sick of them. I don't even think I want those anymore. There's a Burrow Marks, Philodendron Goldii, and a Gigantium under there. What I think I'm gonna do with those is to just move them outside. But yeah, guys, loving it so far. Looks so much cleaner and neat. So I just went ahead and combined all the plants that I had in those separate vases of water, and I combined them all into this one vase together. Those roots look hideous to me, but they are healthy. And I'm debating whether I should add some stones or something in there just to kind of make it look a little nicer. But I have my Philodendron Mayoi. This is Philodendron Radicans Luxurians cross, I think. Also have this Florida Ghost. And this Philodendron Painted Lady right here. Let's see if I can get this so you can see it. So I gotta find a spot for this now. So it's like a big plant arrangement in water. So I still have some work to do. I got quite a lot of plants on the top shelf, and then I was able to get some here on this shelf also. And then these square bins on the bottom, or these baskets and bins on the bottom, I'm going to take some of the things out of them, and I'm gonna use these for some of the other items that I have on my desk, which is an absolute mess. I did move a lot of stuff onto the desk so that I can work on this next. So it wasn't necessarily this junky before, but yeah, so this is gonna be the next project that I work on. Oh, also over here, I was able to clear off most of the plants from this desktop, and I just put them towards the back, the ones that I did put on here. And down here, these are all the plants that I don't want anymore. Well, I don't want them inside anymore. They're not doing well inside. So what I usually do, this is a really beautiful new leaf. It's a Philodendron Gigantium. What I usually do if plants aren't doing that well inside, I give them a second chance outside. So all the plants that are on this rug right here are going outside tomorrow, but we are expecting a hurricane. So I didn't want to put them out there right away because the winds are really picking up. Yeah, so I have this Philodendron Goldii or Goldii, Philodendron Gigantium. I have this little Hoya, variegated Hoya, Hindu rope. What's the name of this one? I forgot. It's the one that has the red on the back of the leaves. I can't think right now, but I'll just put it on the screen. Then my little camouflage Dieffenbachia from my unboxing video a long time ago. Not doing that good inside. And then this ZZ. So all these are going outside. And then these are also plants that are not doing or not making me happy anyway. So this little Gloriosum, actually putting out leaves. There's another one coming out right there. These are all new leaves. 3 leaves right here. This is the mother leaf. And then there's a leaf right there. So this one is holding on by a string. This pink princess, giving it to my daughter. That little aglaonema back there is down to nothing. That totem pole cactus is okay. But these are all like, they're just not making me happy right now. But let's get into this new setup. I'm really happy with the way it looks. And oh, I put this little stand right here, put my humidifier on it and my catchy in the back. I just got to plug them in and fill this up. Also, let's see, what else did I do that's different? I love this. I'm like so in love with this ponytail palm, especially in this pot. Even though I just sat this inside of it, like I think it's super cute. So cleared this desk off. It's looking much better. Also gonna move that dry erase board when I'm not using it. Everything's looking a lot neater. And like I said, all of those are going outside once the hurricane passes. This can easily be broken down or folded up, so that's not always going to be there. And then I just put these crates over here that I use sometimes when I do pop-ups, and they're out of the way so you can't really see them. They're tucked away. I have to have the step stool in here to reach the plants on the top when I water them. So I just now hooked up the humidifier and the catchy back there. They actually didn't reach the outlet, which is in the middle of here. So I put a little extension cord and they're fine. So yeah. The weather is really picking up. Just put my diffuser on. Guys, I got my grow lights. These are the grow light strips. There's 2 in a pack. So I'm gonna see if I can possibly put one under this shelf and then the other one over there. And then hopefully the cord can just come down right here, straight down to the outlet. I'll see how that goes. That's what the plan is. But if it doesn't stretch far enough over, then I'll probably have to do maybe 2 on this side and then get another set for over here. All right, let's get this thing opened up. So these lights are from Amazon. And I will link them down below. These are some tie wraps. And then these are the adhesives to stick them on whatever you want to stick them on. Let's see. Most Think is the brand. All right, so this is the timer and the on and off and the dimmer button, I guess. So let me just see how long this cord is and if I could arrange it the way that I want to on the bottom of the shelves. So I already went ahead and installed the grow lights. I only got a set of 2. So there's one there and one there. And I actually think it looks really good. I never really liked the look of grow lights, but I know that the plants need them when they're not getting enough sunlight inside. So, you know, I don't want to lose my plants or anything. So I tried to get some that kind of blended in the best with my decor. So that's why I chose the white ones, and I'm not mad at them. I mean, the cord is here in the middle and this is the control. So what I'll probably do is somehow like tape these cords down so they're not like so obvious. And this part here in the middle, I mean, I have to access it, so I guess it's gonna have to stay right here. I mean, I'm just gonna have that cord right there in the middle, but honestly, it doesn't really look bad. And I'm gonna turn the light off. It's nighttime right now, by the way. It's like, what, 5:30? It's already nighttime, but I'm gonna turn the light off so you can see. It has like 8 different settings. I haven't even read the directions yet, but I tried it out and there were like 8 different settings for the light. So this is what it looks like. And it's given a nice amount of light to these plants here. So I only bought 1 set because I wanted to see, you know, how this set was. And now that I see how these are, honestly, I think I'm gonna buy another set for the top shelf, because that way all those on that shelf right there will get more light. Those up there, the only thing I could do, I mean, I could get a 3rd set for up there also. So it'll be like another set under this row of shelves. And then for up there, I mean, the only other place would be to put them on the ceiling. So I'll have to see about that. But for now, I'm really, really loving how these look. Not bad at all. These over here are getting light. So without further ado, here is the before and the after. So as you recall, this is the main area that I wanted to reorganize. There was a lot of clutter and different pieces that, in my opinion, didn't flow well together. Also, here on the left side, I had a lot of things being stored in here that did not need to be in here, along with a greenhouse that needs to be put together. And over here, I just mainly wanted to clear up some of the floor space and clear the top of the desk as well, with the exception of a few plants on the back so that I had enough space to work on the front part of the desk. All right, guys, here's the after. Here you can see where I cleared the desk space as well as all the plants that were underneath the desk. I also rearranged some of the plants that were in other parts of the room. On a side note, I actually just rearranged the plants that are on the floating shelves a couple weeks ago, but I didn't get any footage of it. But here is the final reveal of the main area that needed to be reorganized. You can see here I used this little stand to put my humidifier and my catchy. I also cleared a lot of the things off of my working desk, and those things went inside the wicker baskets that are on the bottom of the cubes. You can see from this angle just how much more spacious it looks in here, especially since I cleared up some of the floor space and all the decluttering and reorganization that I did. I also now have these grow light strips that I'm super happy with, and I actually went ahead and ordered another set that I'll be putting underneath the top floating shelves. The links for mostly everything in my plant room are down below in the description box and my Amazon storefront, but if you do see something you're interested in and it's not linked, just leave me a comment below. I'm so much happier with the way the room is now. I actually find myself wanting to go in there more often, and I can actually work with a clearer mind knowing that there's not so much clutter around me. And one of the best parts of this whole project was that I didn't even have to go out and buy anything new. I just used things that I already had, other than the grow lights, which I thought was a really good investment. Also, let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do an updated houseplant tour of the plant room. So guys, how do you think everything turned out? Leave a comment down below and let me know. I also wanted to mention again, don't forget to always do inventory of your own space and see if there's things that you can repurpose, because a lot of times those items fit right in. Just like in my case, I didn't have to go out and buy anything new other than the grow lights. Also, like I mentioned earlier, mostly everything in my plant room is in my Amazon store, and that link is down below in the description box. But if you saw something that's not in my Amazon store and you want to know where it's from, just leave a comment down below and let me know. I hope this video gave you some inspiration, maybe some new ideas on things that you can use in your own plant space. Well, that's going to be all for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, comment, and subscribe for more plant-related videos. Until next time, thank you so much for watching and take care.